Профессор Эрик Райнерт, выдающийся норвежский экономист, сотрудник Норвежского института стратегических исследований, а также Таллинского технического университета, посетил Российско-Армянский университет с открытой лекцией и семинаром, специально для ознакомления заинтересованной аудитории со своими наработками по современной экономической теории.
I've always found Armenia a fascinating country, but I've never been there until now, and you know, the cultural background is very interesting. You know, there are only a couple of countries in the world that actually have three scripts, where people can read three scripts. So in a way, this being a cradle of European civilization, you know, it started here in the mountains. But in the present situation, you clearly have some challenges, and I think the biggest challenge is probably migration and everything which goes with that. And as I was just saying here in the seminar, I think it's possible with an educated population like this to have an industrial policy that creates more employment here and makes it possible for more people to stay.
Основываясь на 40 годах исследований, работы и ведения бизнеса в разных уголках мира, Эрик Райнерт написал книгу «Бестселлер. Как богатые страны стали богатыми, а бедные остаются бедными», которая, по версии Европейской ассоциации эволюционной экономики, является лучшей монографией.
I think the country's potential is clearly there. The population is not very big, but I think you seem to be now in a trade agreement with nations at roughly your same level of development, which is of technological sophistication, which is always good. So I think there are some good elements here. And I think also a good element is that ideology is changing in the big countries. You know, both in England with Brexit and in the United States, they see the limit of the market. So I think Mr. Trump could be useful in Armenia for one important reason, is that he removed the hypocrisy around the idea of free trade. Right? You know, free trade is not always good for the United States. Then it's possible to say, well, it's not always good for Armenia either.
Норвежский ученый является сторонником протекционизма и государственного вмешательства в экономике и последовательным критиком теории свободной торговли. В нашей беседе Эрик Райнерт также поделился впечатлениями о Российско-Армянском университете и его студентах.
I think it's a fascinating university. It seems to me to be very open-minded and in that sense fit for the next generation, who is much less ideological than the former generation. So I really look forward to this, and I hope I can contribute to the university and to the country. From on the lecture I had on Friday, I found a very interested and a very intelligent audience. You know, making very good questions and relevant questions. So it seems to me to be a good place from which to build the future of Armenia.